Hello everyone, welcome back to an episode of City Bus Manager with me, Tops. I'm going to pause it right here, straight away we start the episode. There's been a lot of stuff happening that I've done since last episode. First things first, I have completed and filled up with buses the Eccles depot. It still nearly did Eccles Decal. Anyway, we shuffled some buses from the Rochdale depot over across, as well as obviously just sorted everything else out and optimized things. We have more bus trips as well, which in this episode we're going to have to upgrade some of their route ends. If we go straight through, I believe the first one will be 111, which I think I did last episode, the 111. I'm not 100% sure. But we need to upgrade the ends of the depots for or the last bus stops for all these. The 112, it's another one we're going to have to upgrade. Oh no, we don't, because it goes all the way to Middleton. The 114 we do, because the end of the bus stops there, and they go to Manchester. The 117, which I believe some of them starts today, some of them have already started, and some of them start tomorrow. That depot obviously needs upgrading as well. And if you look here, Stagecoach Depot. So we can literally put a bus station right here. Not a bus station, a bus depot, because there's still an active bus depot here, which I didn't realise it was so close to Middleton. Which means we can probably optimise a lot more buses, and that'll be it'll be the Middleton depot, but it'll be MCN, so Manchester City North. And then obviously if we get one over here, which I think there is at Ashton, that'll just be Ashton. This is Stockport. I know this says Bolton. This used to be called Bolton South, but now it's just Bolton. So that is to get upgraded. We have the 118, which obviously goes up here, and so these three, the 117, you can see goes. I believe it's Piccadilly Gardens all the way up to here to the depot. Then we have the 118, which goes Piccadilly Gardens to a hospital. And then the 119, which goes all the way up here to... I don't even know what this area is called. But it goes up to this area anyway, and back. So they're every 45 minutes, because it basically, for one route, it takes 45 minutes for each one. And obviously back it takes 45 minutes. So they're every 15 minutes, basically. They all basically go up the same road up to here, and then deviates. But like I say, they're all for every 45 minutes. In the evenings, I think they go to every 90, so every half an hour, it's one bus, and same on Saturday, on weekends. So yeah, that's all those three added. Next, we had the 135, which I found, which goes all the way up to Bury from Manchester as well. So that is a completely new bus route that we've added in. As well as the 149, we'll talk about that in a second. It's the 163, which is Manchester through Middleton, up and across to Bury. So that goes a bit further. So I think that's got, they're both the 135 and the 163 are every 25 minutes. But the 163 has an extra bus on rotation, one or two buses on rotation because of the time schedulings. And then obviously you can see here we've got the 149 and the 183, which are also new buses. And I was doing research on what old buses from Oldham we could do. So I've edited this route slightly from what it should be. This terminus is already upgraded, which is good. But the terminus here would be up here somewhere. I've cheated the system. So basically, it's got its own timetable for this route, this little section here. So it goes up and round and back to Oldham. And it goes down from Oldham up to here, and then to the hospital, and then from the hospital back to Oldham. That's the 149. So it's a loop service, but obviously this section's more frequent than this section. But it does add more to it. We don't know how much more because we've not actually run this service, but it'll be live from tomorrow. And then we've got the 183, which is basically from a hospital up here to a hospital down here. Both ends of them needs upgrading, so obviously that's something we need to do. They both start today. Those services both start today, mainly because they're running out of the Rochdale depot, because obviously it's easier running out of the Rochdale depot for the Oldham routes than it is running it out of Manchester City West, which is obviously the other side of the city. Yeah, so we have that much to do. We have quite a lot to do. We've got obviously all of them to do. We should hopefully hit the sale of tickets today, because if we have a look at our ticket sales yesterday, they were 200,000. So maybe 2 days it'll take to get the ticket sales done. We'll see. So obviously, definitely tomorrow we should boost ticket sales with obviously adding extra routes. Today we'll boost ticket sales with adding the extra routes as well. We'll definitely get the completion of the tours today, because it's only just over 1,000 tours. And they go up dramatically high, especially with the 1, 2s, and 3s just constantly going in loops and every 7 minutes. It's absolutely insane. But yeah, so like I said, the depot that is up this end here near Middleton. Not there. Where is it? There. So we're going to implement this depot from today as well, if you've got enough time. But the aim for this depot is I basically want to buy 46 buses, then move the 54 extra buses from Rochdale down. I'm going to add some new routes, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 routes to add. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got the 99, the 70, 67. Did I not already have a 67? No. Service center, that's fine. So yeah, we want to add the 67, which I haven't added in yet. The 99, which I haven't added in yet as well. Then we go to the 142 and the 143. The 520 and the 156. So obviously I missed the one in the middle there. But yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bus routes we can add straight away when we get this new depot. But it means we can then work out on optimizing the routes and the organization of the routes that way as well, which will be a very, very big help for us going forward. Purely for the fact that, well, I want to get rid. I say I want to get rid. The Rochdale depot in itself, I want to get all the buses out of the Rochdale depot. The main depot being this. I want the main depot being literally just officers. Nothing else, just officers. That's the plan. Now, I'm going to start slowing down on buying any extra bus repairs, but the plan would be that if a bus breaks down, I could hopefully send it to Rochdale, get it repaired at the main at the offices, and then have the bus depot basically parked next to it. So in effect, if we go to the main depot here, like, this is going to be the main depot here. This is going to be the main depot. Everywhere was a bus parking, I want to add a few bus parks, a few bus parks just for aesthetics, but then the rest of it is purely going to be for, what's it called? Solar panels. Because if we have a look at our pricing right now, our income, so our outgoings for electricity is nearly 200,000. If we can flip that on its head and produce more energy than we need, like there on the Sunday, we cut 100,000 loss off straight away by having, so we'll only have 44,000 loss or around there by just having our own electric supply. Plus, would probably even make money, because if we're making over £200,000 in energy through our solar panel farm that we're going to completely blanket the area through, then it just means we've got profit in the day rather than having a negative in the energy. It's going to cost us a lot to implement, but It's our way of going even greener. It means our boost for our environmental awards will be greener. It means once we get all the bus people out of the main depot and into the side depot, we're going to call it. So the main depot being the office space, and then next to the office space would be literally just a field of buses kind of thing. The external depot. It would mean we'd get rid of 230 bus drivers, be able to employ more service employees and more ticket inspectors. And that will be so beneficial for us, so much more beneficial for us to have that. Then we'll get more income from the ticket inspectors. The service employees will get through people quicker. They're getting through them very quick at the moment. But if we look at our ratings, our service center wait time is low. It is very well. It's high. It's a low rating. So if we can fix this, it fixes our main score here. It means our environmental reward goes up. So instead of getting 130,000, we'll get 200, 250,000 maybe. Don't know how much it goes up by, but whatever it does would be amazing. The subsidiaries will end up starting to go down. So I'm trying to future-proof the bus depot right now. We can start the bus routes going. I'm trying to future-proof our depots now with the map we have because we've got a vast route network. We have 654 buses. We hope to get 700 buses. That would be the plan. There we go. We just completed that and we've got money. So first things first, I want to make sure all of our depot, all of our only the new ones we want to check. So this one, get you upgraded. This one, where's your external depot? Oh, it's Middleton. Fine. This one. Is all the way up here, so get that done. This one is here. This one is over here, which is already upgraded. This one, did I upgrade? What am I doing? I hate when that happens. It clicks off randomly. This one, I believe, is Bury. That one will already be done. That one is already Bury. The 149, this side is done. This side, that's fine. It's just this one we need to get. No? This one. So we just need to get this upgraded there. And then where's the bottom? There we go. Right, that should be all end terminuses done. If not, I'm going to just quickly go around and we'll be back in a second to have a look. And we're back. So basically just had to spend 200,000 on upgrades because I completely forgot to. So yeah, that's a thing completely. Yeah. We've had some money come in from construction because obviously the buses that we moved away from the area. Yeah, the buses we moved away from Rochdale, we just got rid of the depot. Not the parking spots because we didn't need them anymore. Because that's going to be a lot of money that comes in once we get the buses moving out of there. But yeah, it's definitely over here, our depot, our next depot is going to be. And we just need 200 for that. But schedule-wise, our schedules will have completely changed because buses can now be charged where they need to. Because obviously, if some buses might just be switching route because they didn't have a fixed area to be at. But our goal is basically by Monday to have this new depot up and running. Up and running, whether or not it's going to be full or not, because if we have a look here, we're missing 3 shifts from the Rochdale depot. Now, there's some bus routes in here that I want to obviously boost, or that I will moving over to this other depot or this other route. We'll figure that out when we get to it. But yeah, it's not even our last depot that we could implement either, because we've got another depot waiting away that we can stick up down here, which would be around here. I think probably in here, this area here. It'll be basically Atrium, which could be the south, and we can move this to the west. So north, central, south, north, central, east, south, west. That's what we could do. And then obviously Stockport would be a Stockport depot. This is not technically an Atrium. So, yeah, even though this one over here would be more Middleton. It could be Middleton, but yeah. It works in my head anyway. We're doing really good on it, and there's just so many buses going through here. How did we do on yesterday's statistics, though? So, in the last 2 days, Sunday was abysmal. We got less than 400,000 people. And obviously, we're getting over 900,000. We're going to end up getting 1 million passengers a day on our network, which would be absolutely insane. Because we still have expansions to go. We want to get Manchester Airport in. We want to expand west, south. Well, yeah. We want to expand in all directions as well. But obviously, we want to get the fundamentals in place so we're fully profiteering on our next thing. And our next, like I say, our next external depot will be 200,000. And we just literally need to wait to get to that. So, let's get to 200,000. Let's see how these are doing in here. Are these going to be laggy as well? Yeah. Okay, but here we go. So we're going to add a brand new depot. It's these buildings here, so it's off this road here. So there we go. It costs us way much more to do it that way when we just do it this way. And then we're in. We've bought the depot. We now need only 14,000 rather than 300,000 to upgrade the spaces. And then we need 50,000 to upgrade that, 150,000. So we're going to upgrade there. So this will be Middleton MCN. The Manchester City North. We're literally just waiting on this, but waiting to get the upgrades. And then once we've got the upgrades, we'll start getting staff involved, and then we can start getting staff trained. So there it is, Middleton, Manchester City North. So it's basically just a Middleton depot, and obviously this is Manchester City areas, Eccles depot. It just works out better for us doing it this way and organising it. And yeah, I'm just going to save up the money, get the upgrades, and then start hiring 230 staff, which we can then get onto doing the training with. Because the first thing we're going to do before we start getting, the first thing we need to do is get all of our new bus drivers trained up to be advanced drivers minimum on all the drivers. Once they're all advanced drivers, we can then look at shuffling the excess 50 buses over. And then once we've shuffled all the 50 buses over, we can implement extra or move over some of the shifts from the Rochdale depot to this Middleton depot, and then just start upgrading them there. We can go straight away and just go upgrade. There we go. And you just need another 100 more thousand today to get this last depot upgrade. And yeah, we'll probably move any of the any Middleton area buses and Oldham buses onto the Middleton thing from the Rochdale depot. Get all those transferred over once we've got the staff in, once we've got the first 50 odd buses over. Yeah, so it's just going to be all hands on deck. Then we can start looking at manoeuvring. Well, we'll just get all the depots in, add more buses after that. See how we go. We're getting close anyway on literally just turning around and being like, hey, here we go. And upgrading it to the fullest and then starting to literally gonna have it in a second there, yeah. Any second now, we've got over 100,000. Upgrade that to the max. Let's go into this depot. Oh no, I did that wrong. We're copying the colours over. Okay, so now comes the hard task of hiring 230 staff members. Let me get on that, and I'll be back when we do, because hopefully we can then start getting them sent off for training. And we are back. So we're getting towards the end of the day now. I've been able to hire all the staff, and I've sent enough for £320,000 to come out the bank, send them on training. Didn't get them all sent. I didn't get them all sent on a one round of training just because we're not going to have that much money by the end of the day. Construction cost though, it cost us 309,000. Oh well, 350,000 rather than the 500 that it was gonna. They said it was gonna cost us. Bus stop upgrades cost us quite a bit because obviously we need to make sure those new bus stops and the new bus services have better bus stops, just to keep things going. We're super close on the selling 1 million tickets. Now, I don't think we're going to do it today, but we're definitely going to do that tomorrow morning, and that'll put us straight into the green at the start of the day because we're 100,000 off from it. Same with the carrying passengers, we'll hit that straight away tomorrow morning as more people come in, so we'll be able to get them all through to another round of training. Hopefully they'll all become advanced by then. But all the buses now should be finishing the end of service, heading back to the depots, all that good stuff. How are we doing on our rating? Our rating's gone up by a point. I think we've been down to 4.7. We're back up to 4.8, which is good. What's the main issue with the points? Service centre wait time. So that is definitely reducing. Enough free seats is reducing somewhat. Obviously, the more buses we have that's just going through Manchester itself will dramatically help with that. And I know a lot of our through routes we can't actually do purely for the fact that, well, we don't have the end terminus points. So there is that to watch out for. We're about to hit the end of the day. And before we go over to the midnight, all the buses should be back in the depot. Once all the buses are back in the depot, we then go through and do our repair regime. So there is a few more buses out. Really's going to get in before... There we go. Let's go through, see what needs repairing. Oh, there's quite a few that need repairs. I don't plan on buying any more items for the time being because I just want to get rid of them. We don't need them now. Like I say, we'll just get them all through to the repaired. If we need more repairs, we'll do them as we do. You broken in here. Brake pads, which is not bad on a wiper. 3 in this depot. Not bad at all. 2 in this depot, get these repaired. None in this depot, and obviously none in the Middleton depot. Yeah. That's great. Let's have a look back in Marchdale, actually, because we had quite a few that were getting repaired in here. And we'll just see that how our money goes down at the end of the day. So, yesterday's take-ins. If I completely skip the subsidiaries amount, 1176552 plus 142,800 plus our environmental reward, which is 133,898. So minus our expenses, which was 1,193,821. So it made a profit of $250,000 without the extra subsidiary bonus. So we're definitely in the profits here. But if we were to plus 175,765. I missed the number there. 175,765. That would have been 435,000. Obviously, the rent's going to go up by another 20,000. So 400,000 profit on just a regular day. If we would have no subsidiaries income, and we were to switch over to our electricity to self-sustained. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Anyway, I'm going to let all these buses get repaired. And while they all get repaired, we're just going to sit back, relax, and wait for the next day. And we are back. As you can see, the start of the buses are leaving the depots and getting into positions for the day. We are 400,000 in debt straight away off the day, which is not a good start. But if we have a look at yesterday's sale figures, we had 941,000 passengers. We're hitting close. We might even hit it today with the extra new bus routes on hitting a million passengers in one day, not with an event on, because this was an event day, if you remember. I don't know why the game paused. Yeah, this was an event day. This isn't an event day, and if we hit over 1,000 passengers, that'd be amazing. Revenue-wise, obviously, with that, we're going to end up going over £1 million in a day, just on revenue. We're still not the best on delays, utilizations. Still not the... Well, we went up to 63%, and then we bought the new depot. Was that when we bought that depot? I was going to say, if we bought that depot, and it's only been 1, 2, 3 days, it's not. I don't think it has been. But anyway, 44% was decent. 63% was the 2 busy days. So an average of 44%, not bad at all for utilization of our routes. Obviously, some of our routes don't benefit from having a double-decker on, but it is what it is. Network coverage is up to 68.3%, which sounds crazy, but we're just adding more routes, and it just gets more coverage. That's the better thing for it. Passenger numbers, obviously, still Manchester City Centre Street, Portland Street, Piccadilly Gardens are the very busiest stops, with 250,000 passengers in a day at one bus stop. That's an issue, a little bit of an issue. But we should, with those sales figures, we're definitely going to hit the carrying that passengers today. We're definitely going to hit this today. We're nearly 500,000 in debt, $500,000 in debt, but we're good for it because we're about to get these two. Plus, we're going to get profit for the day. It's just a matter of what time all of our Middleton people come back from being sent training. I think it was like 9 p.m. was the latest, so it would have been about 9 a.m. So basically, by the time we go to send them out to training again, we'll hopefully be able to send them all for another round of training. And when they come back, they should all be minimum advanced drivers for Friday. So even Friday, I might be able to just start shuffling buses around for tomorrow's shifts. And if we can do that, then we will do, because that's what the plan is. Yeah. Environmental is that, so carbon footprint. Yeah, it's just our self-produced energy we need. Once this gets to 100%, I think it's a 50% bonus on sales or something. At the moment, we're on 15, so if we get to 50% bonus, then that's going to be absolutely amazing. But yeah, we're literally 40,000 ticket sales away, 200,000 passengers away, and we're past 9 o'clock as well. So as soon as we hit those two goals, we're literally going straight in on Middleton, getting every bus driver that's there through training. Literally, we'll get them through training today before midnight, because if we get them through, we'll get them through. If we get these before 12 o'clock today, before midnight, so we've got 2 hours in game to get both of them, at least one of them, to start the process. But I need to get at least, hopefully, both of them to be in the profits, and then we'll have everyone trained for tomorrow, which is just mad. Because obviously, yesterday we've obviously had the extra bump for rent and rent costs. We've not had the bump in. We did have the bump in staff costs. So even though they are not actively driving the buses, we're still paying for them. I don't know how that works. Oh, we're so super close right now on these two. And it's nearly about to be 12. This one we're going to hit in a second, any second now. This one as well, we're under 100,000 left. 30 minutes in game. This one is, there we go. Stockport is the next upgrade. Okay, so that means we're going to have to expand the routes. How is this doing? Is this we're gonna get this straight away before? Well, we're pausing it now before 12 because I want to start the people going, getting them trained. But we'll work on that in a second. Let me get everyone trained, and I'll be back in a few seconds time. And we are back. So everyone, we're now 1 minute past 1 because we had to wait another hour to get the extra bit in. But the minimum was everyone was at least a novice. So if we go all the way through, we have the rest of them being advanced. And we only have a few that are going to be novices, or I don't think they're going to go up to it. They might go up to advanced because they're at the low. But where's the lowest advanced? They may just scratch by, but if not, we have done an absolute amazing, just an amazing, yeah, we just focused it straight away and done it. So first things first, we're just going to buy some buses. You've rejected that, great. I'm going to offer you 46,000 because you've got a dodgy battery. You rejected it. Okay, we're going to offer you just 50,000 then. 48. If none of these go through, there we go, we got one. Wow, I was going to say, can you imagine if we didn't get any? I just realised what number are we on. We're on 118. We are on, if I type it right, 800. This is D800, which is an insane number. Yeah, it's just absolutely insane that we're going to have 800 buses. We're going to have 900 buses. I just realised. No, we're not. We're going to have 800. We're going to have, once we finish this, we're going to have 900 buses. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the extra one that's going to be there. So we're going to have 8. And each one has... That'll be 800. I don't know. I can't math at the moment. Anyway, our first bus in our new depot. We're going to be able to shuffle them over for tomorrow. And we just look at buying the next bus. Yeah. We'll just keep buying buses. The next one is to complete journeys. So we're going to complete that many journeys. Our next one would be Stockport as well. So we have to look to see if there's any Stockport bus routes I can implement. How busy is a Stockport depot? Do we have any free... We've got one free bus all day. Might just be cheeky, add a fake bus route in, and then be like, "Oh, we've done it," just to get rid of that. So let me just do that real quick. And we're back. So I've been able to get one bus route through Stockport, and hopefully that'll boost it over 50%. If not, we're not able to do that one at all, because obviously there's a bus route that goes this way to here, but then it carries on. The majority of the ones that go down this way carry on to other areas. So we've created a bus route. It is a circular route, so I've done both directions. The 309 and the 310A. So it goes through Cheadle and back up to Stockport and round. I don't think it's going to hit over 50% because obviously we've not got this area here. So I might have to just do, like I say, if it comes to it, I'll just do a fake bus route, get that ticked off, and then that's sorted. This should be the buses coming out now, to be fair, and we've got more money, so why don't I buy some more buses while I'm at it? It has to be a brand new bus because we don't have any second-hand buses for sale. Get this numbered up. There we go. Time go past as well, and hopefully that will update. It adds more into it this side, so obviously not having this side, hopefully it's 50%. That's the plan anyway. Otherwise, I could put half of a bus route in up until this point down here, but then, yeah, it just wouldn't make sense. I don't know if the 309 and 310... Basically, I've called it an A because literally it goes off the map here and there's one bus stop around here that covers both ways. So that's why it's an A. It fits in, but it obviously overlaps a little section, so yeah. But those buses should go out soon and head out on the go. Look. We'll see when this starts going into service, because it'll go into service for this evening. I could just do this and go additional bus. Don't want to send that one. Get into Stockport. Get back to the bus route. It's additional bus. There we go. So we definitely know buses are going to go on that route. It's just a matter of the timings of them all. Anyway, go back to here. I can paint this one. I've also been looking at purchasing another one, which we've got no buses there yet. Let's get that painted. Get a brand new one, or if I can't buy a second-hand one. Because the majority of the buses that are going to be in here are going to be buses from the old depot that's going to be moved over. And then just renumbered and rebadged. Okay. Anything else coming up for Stockport? No more percentages yet? It starts at 305, so hopefully after that this will update. It's 31.3. Buses are on the route. It is very laggy, but obviously I think it's going to complete a full rotation. There we go. That got it. That's great. So reached 6. Ooh, so we need another 10,000 weekly ticket holders. We should do that with the new buses we're adding in. The new bus routes. And with this being such a small route, it just works. To add the buses in. To cover this. Because it's some of the Stockport route, it added that on. It's going to run out of this depot anyway, so it can kind of cross over between those two. Do you know what? I've not actually done a check recently. So the 21 is still losing money, apparently. But all of the bus routes seem to be 442 is losing a bit of money. Everything else seems to be making money, so that's the main thing, isn't it? Head back to the depot and see if we can buy some more buses. No second hand, so I have to buy another brand new one. Okay by me. It took us so long to hit our last goal of these weekly ticket holders because we had the dramatic drop caused by a pandemic. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, and we just constantly see bus growth of those. Yeah, the new Stockport depot is running. I'm gonna cancel this shift on the additional bus because the other buses are running on it. It should be fine for income. So that'll finish that one off. But yeah, everyone should be basically trained tomorrow from this new depot, so I can start moving over everything at just before midnight. Which is probably what I'm going to do. If I can buy more buses, I'll buy more buses. If not, I'll see you all, and I'll do that. And then I'll just see you all midnight when we're starting the next day with the new bus. Well, with the new bus depot, with the buses getting transferred over. And we are back. So I've paused the game at 1 minute to midnight. All buses up to 101 have been moved over to the new depot. Some of them are getting repaired and washed here and then moving over, but yeah, you can just see the mass migration of buses leaving the depot right now. That means tomorrow, all depots, and then signed buses, all depots. It hasn't registered them all going over yet. So I'm basically going to wait till it registers them all going over. And then I've got to figure out the schedules for the buses. And we're literally going to go over now to the next day. If I go over to Middleton, where we are, we go over to our staff. Some of them are still novice. Oh, all the ones that were low trained. We have a few not. Oh no, everyone's now advanced. Oh, everyone's going to be advanced from tomorrow. Go right to the end. Has anyone got up to expert yet? No, they're not got up to expert yet, but that's going to be the buses for tomorrow. We managed to get up to 11 buses in total before we started the mass migration. So I'm going to get all the buses migrated over. All the buses then numbered up. Once all the buses are numbered up, migrated over, numbered, and then I can figure out what the schedule's going to be. So let me just fast forward to when that's all done. And we are back. Buses are starting to come out of the Middleton area. We're literally we've got 66 buses here. We've got 99 buses in the Rochdale depot, 100 buses everywhere else. So that means we've got 665 buses total. Shifts, the schedules are all sorted for today, but for tomorrow they're all messed up, so I'm gonna have to sort them out throughout the day and throughout the coming weekend. But we have the Middleton depot fully up and running, and obviously the bus routes are getting populated. We'll have to figure out how we go about obviously maneuvering things around the depots and moving each journey, each route to different areas from each depot. But yeah, right now, like I say, we've got that all sorted. And if we head back, pause the game, head back to our main Rochdale depot. Where is there's one bus that went with it shouldn't have gone. But anyway, we can now just demolish all of these and get the money back. Now, solar panel wise, we won't actually get the... We're going to be worse off now, solar panel wise. But we should reclaim a lot of the money back from the depot. There we go. So we'll be in the green today. Just about in the green. And I'm guessing the number 1 bus is already out, so but it's got the bus stop to go back to. Yeah. But with everything happening and the game is very sluggish as we start the day now. Yeah. So I'm going to pause here because playing it will just cause more issues, which is you probably see. There we go. So the game is now paused, but we've had a massive day today. We've got the depot. We've filled it up halfway. We've got by literally dumping everything out of the Rochdale depot that we don't want. We could get one more bus in the Rochdale depot to mean that obviously when we move it over, it'll be every bus will be over. But that'll be a process of the time it'll do it. It's a process. It is very much a process. But yeah, everything now is up and running. All the bus networks are running. We're in the green for the day because we got 438,000 back by just demolishing everything. It does mean we gain less. We produce less power. So obviously we're half the power that we were producing yesterday, which means our electric price will go up a little bit. But it just means we can now start implementing some solar panel areas. And before we either get the solar panels now or in next episode, or I look at doing the next depot, which I probably will look at doing the next depot. So I'll optimize the routes between episodes. I'll obviously try and fill up Middleton as much as I can as well. So yeah, we'll optimize the routes between the depots between now and next episode. Like I say, we're at the end of the episode right now, so if you are new to the series and you're enjoying it, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every time a video goes live. If you are enjoying the video as well, just hit the like button, comment down below, Let me know what you're thinking of the series. We are on the way to 1,000 buses, which is absolutely insane. And next episode's going to be another big episode because we should be able to start doing the Rochdale bus depot and having that as the Rochdale office. Yeah, so that's it for today's episode. I hope you are having a good day wherever you are, and you continue to have a great day, a great weekend, great everything. And yeah, I'll see you next time for the next episode.